I am also interested in seeing how we can help communities do a better job, because if you look at the needs of a given community and what the resources are that are available to communities, you see all sorts of things that aren't readily known are available to communities if they attack them properly. They don't solve the problems of the world, they don't solve the problems of the U.S., they don't solve the problems of Texas, but all San Antonio had to do was to spend $6 million to put in a methane digester on its sewage outfall, and they're generating enough electricity, it pays out in 2 years, and it's generating enough electricity to save them about $6 million going forward every 2 years on their electric bill. Now, you can see you can't take San Antonio's sewage plant and extrapolate that worldwide, but you can look at what the problems are in communities and see how better to make use of energy. And that's a thing that I think geologists and physicists can do a lot better job of showing people what in their community is available. In some areas, it might be low temperature geothermal, maybe just what they need for some uses. Let's just say you've got a large scale heating problems for a penitentiary or low-cost housing. Geothermal waters, even though it's only running at 140 degrees Fahrenheit, can do great for that kind of work if you plan for it. If you're building a subdivision in Arizona, you ought to be thinking about how you're going to modify the houses so that those can be cooled properly with electricity generated by solar. And when you do it, try to remember that you start with 3 times as much sun in Arizona than you do in New York. So you can't take that same parlor trick and play it in New York. It only works in Arizona. But I think we can do a lot better of looking around these local areas and showing them how to do a better job. Think of it this way. Have you ever ran across anyone in all our profession whose job it is to show a community how to minimize its energy costs and maximize the benefits for a community? Every little community's got a civil engineer, a county engineer, a city engineer who does this important stuff for them. I think it's a new profession and going to be available out there.